Awaken me. Yeah, I know, it's a nice afternoon for a drowning, but it's time to get up. Just time to get up. One, aww. I didn't even, I was about to turn around to look at the tree, because I was like, something's, like, I must be looking the wrong way. That's the tree, it got cut down. Aww. But it was pretty. It was pretty. Aha! At long last, he's like, fuck this blindfold, I'm out. He is determined and he's angry. He's removing it. And everyone else is smiling. What was that? Oh, the columns are going away. They're all gone. I don't like that. Stop it. There's a butthole in the sky. Stop. Am I about to be attacked? There's light motes, but a lot of dark motes everywhere. And there's more dark motes. There's a giant flowing desert. And I don't know what the pulses of light are. It seems like the suggestion is that this is what was actually here the whole time. Like he took off his blindfold and saw that this was all an illusion. There never was a beautiful druid tree. This has all been a desert of flowing sands. And everyone's blind to the fact that everyone's blind to the desolation around them. God damn. It's very strong imagery. It's a really cool transition. Is a platform gonna generate when I come down here, or no? Those things are creepy. Oh, I can walk into the desert. That might be what's expected of me. I don't think I can interact with these banners. I'm not sure if I understand what causes the pulsing of lightness and darkness that happens. Like the brightness keeps changing. Might be when something gets close to me or something. Maybe it's when these guys get close to each other. Oh. Oh. Oh, tell me why do we build buttholes in the sky? Please tell me why. You do not want to be walking on sand that is moving. Any amount of sand that's moving like this is way more likely to have like openings and pockets of air in it, and that's really bad. You don't want sand to have any air pockets in it, because that's how it swallows you whole. That's how you end up falling through it when it's not a solid floor, but instead unreliable. There's some really trippy experiments people have done where they put like air tubes under like a kiddie pool full of sand, and they pump air into it, and once you're pumping air into it, anything will just sink into the sand like instantly. A person, a basketball, just whatever you got on hand, and the moment you stop pumping the air, it resolidifies and sticks. So when sand like that is moving, it can swallow you basically instantly because it just doesn't function as a floor. And the moment it stops moving, it'll solidify around you almost as if it's rock. And you will be functionally doomed. So you do not want to walk on moving sand, ever. It's a really bad time. Well, this chapter's not a happy place. There's so many in this game. I think he's done with his faith. He was raised in this, but he's turning on it. Took off his blindfold, seems to be offering or question. He seems to be either offering his medallion that everyone seems to be stuck with, or he's questioning the idea of keeping it around. In our darkest moments, a candle is all we need to rise and fight for the light. You're all going to die down here. Oh. That's a visual. What's it doing? Maybe he knows how to use it. Whatever it is they do. So we've got these massive Castlevania-ass looking towers. Spires. Like an Ares. But also we have floating rocks everywhere. It all has this feeling of like a Lovecraftian nether space or something. Oh, I thought I was gonna have to walk into this or something. That's creepy looking. Still, out of curiosity. Hit. Nope. No interaction, only creepy. Yeah, I think we've returned to the structure of chapter 1, where I do a series of levels that are all in order. If it's returning to the structure that the first chapter had, and it's looking this climactic, I wonder if it is the final chapter then. Well, each chapter normally brings a new mechanic. I'm curious to see what that's going to be. I wonder if it might be that I'm now in dark mode by default because of our surroundings here, and maybe you have to manually enter light mode. Awakening. Look at the eye to enter the dark world. That. Ah. Huh. That's different and leans more heavily on the line of sight thing too. So I have to maintain eye contact with the creepy eye relic if I want to be in dark mode. That's different. Yeah, the whole place has the feel of this place of like a idea like this place was pretty, but then I got too many insight points and now it's all fucky. Oh, it's even got the hanging cages. This place is Bloodborne as fuck. Oop, don't need, not yet. There we go. There's no book this time. We're in the tutorial. It might become non-linear again once we do the first couple of tutorial levels again. Because I think that's happened before too. New angle. Ah! Oh, I'm looking at two of them at once. That startled me. What? What was the red thing for? Maybe it was just warning me that I was losing the line of sight for the thing? What? Oh yeah, that's just all the notifications for me looking at them. Lots of hanging cages. They're huge too. Do you think they function as elevators like in Bloodborne? This is going to be different. That line of sight felt the fact that it let me switch with the statue felt a little iffy, like maybe a little unintended again. But it would have been easy enough to move it to a slightly different position too. I wonder if we're still in like an extended tutorial or not. And then none of these seem to have books. No secondary optional challenge. I'm curious. Quite curious. Forgotten Truth. Hello. Strangely, it comes with a bridge over here. What? You can pick them up? I wasn't expecting that. There you go. Now it'll be exceptionally easy for me to enter this state whenever I want to. Except for the fact that I need to be able to I need to look at you while I do that makes this weird actually. Because if I look away from you by this much, it turns off instantly. So I have to maintain an angle within a certain margin of error whenever I want to be able to switch with the statue. Oh, I can switch with you? I wasn't expecting that to work with the eye being in the same space, but apparently it does. That should make this very manageable. Yeah. Wait here. I think it was an owl. My first reaction was that it was a wolf howl, but it might have been an owl instead. It's very dark in the overworld. Might be a little hard to see in the YouTube video. there's not much gameplay happening in this part, so it doesn't matter that much. Call for unity. My goal is to go up there, but have that unlocked. I'm not sure if this will work out for me. Yeah, it's not the easiest call. So I need to be able to look at this thing. What? You can fit there? Normally you cannot at all make something like that fit there. Yeah, you are usually not allowed to make statues occupy the same space as a harp. There's something weird going on here. Maybe it's a line that kind of had to be blurred to make this eye rule playable. That's different. Come with me, helpful little eye. Don't blink. Don't go blinking now. Quick, take the eye out with us. Oh, what if that's the special challenge? Nope. I lost the eye. Because I normally can't leave a dungeon holding something. Maybe I could have left holding onto the relic gems. That make something stay active. I probably could have done that before if I tried. Never thought to. It'd be interesting if taking the eyes out of the puzzles was the new challenge though, instead of scrolls. And that you use those maybe to do something. Okay. I think that was 4 levels followed by a door transition. So I think that's the first floor essentially. Oh my god. What the heck's happening back there? I am not very observant. You did it. You got these two people to both take off their blindfolds. But why is your thing so special big and everyone else's isn't glowy? Why is this person's theirs is like not glowing at all, and his is straight up purple. There's some of them have been purple and some of them have been gold. Is that like a level of vice? Is that a negative trait? It's a little hard to see, but this appears to be a gravestone. There's a few of them around here. Yeah. So I can only assume that's the kind of place we're in right now. Maybe he's gonna save them all. From exploitation and manipulation. Oh, there's the scrolls. They're back. What? Oh, there's just like a hole right here. In the dark. It's way more startling in the dark where you can barely see the platforms to begin with. Ta-da! The Alliance. Hmm. It's hard to make sense of the themes and story a little bit in this game for sure. But like these, like we clearly have the emphasis on religious imagery throughout this game. So the fact that the statue thing you need to continue is like a winged angel with halos definitely seems to evoke that kind of image. And the fact that getting this far seems to require us to unblindfold ourselves. I think that refers to this. Like, I think this is having some level of resonance with that, is the idea that like you're supposed to unblindfold yourself, so like the big final mechanic seems to be an eye that we need. Was this the game where I commented on the idea that when no matter how much I moved around, there was something that was staying at my size? Because that's happening again, and it's freaking me out. Oh, it was the... whatchamacallsums? It was the scrolls. The scrolls were, as I walked around the level, they were always staying the same size. But it's happening with the eye again. Let's see. I'm gonna do a test. Let's get as far away from it as I can. I'm gonna put my hand on my computer screen. Alright, so I put my right hand on my computer screen for comparison. And now I'm walking towards it while piloting towards it with my left hand. No? It's not quite true. It did get bigger. Oh, it's totally changing size right now though, right? Yeah. I think there's a cap on how small it can get on the screen. And so once I get close enough, it does get bigger, the way an object would when you're getting closer to it. Yeah. Like around here, as I get closer to it, it gets bigger on my screen, the way something should. But around here, you can see like, with respect to the platform around it, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Like around here, it's like half the size of the platform. Maybe not half, but like it's a significantly large ball floating in the middle of the platform. It's a big old chonker. Like this kind of thing is like, it's like as tall as I am. It's huge. And then I get up close to it and it shrinks considerably by the time I get up close to it again. It's kind of one of those interesting little details. Because that's not how the entire art style works. But there are multiple elements in the art style that all do that, where they scale. One of them being the scroll. Like the statue does not change size. And I think that might be because that thing and the scroll are floating objects, but the statue does not float. So since it's fixed to the environment, if it was changing size, it'd be really blatant and weird. Not that it's not incredibly obvious to me when this stuff does it, because it's the first thing I notice, and then I comment on it, but it would be considerably weirder if a thing that was standing on the ground moved like that. Nope. Maybe I should move it over here. Oh, I can go all the way over here. Oh. Yeah, that's the issue I'm running into. This art style doesn't make it obvious enough where the platforms are. You kind of just have to find those endpoints. In the past, this little end cap here that makes a light bridge, they used to be a different color slightly to make them stand out better. In this tile set, they're actually way harder to see. Because yeah, this is an endpoint, just like that one is. Well, this one doesn't have a bridge coming out of it. It's kind of unfortunate because it leads to a situation where you end up having to memorize where all of them are. Oh, it's the gem. Gotcha. So I need to put you there so I can teleport over there. Hmm. I do appreciate that when you pick up the eyeball, there's no charge up time. It just instantly puts you in this mode. Okay, so I cannot switch with that while I'm holding this. I have to put it down. But I think that's the main solution already, right? But now scroll. What's gonna happen? There's the scroll. Nothing else over here. I see staircases like that and I'm like, I want to explore. Take me with you. Those are huge stairs. Goddamn. They're so much bigger than me by a huge margin when you realize how close that is. Or how far away that is, but it still looks like it's that close. But it looks like some of those Dark Souls expansions. I'm like, I want to go down to the weird abyss staircase. That sounds like fun. Hip hip hooray. There's also not a bridge here. Hmm. I think I get what's going on here. Yeah. I can't redirect this thing. So what I want... Because what I want is I need to block this. Yeah. But can I get back? I can get back. We're off to a relatively easy note so far. For our first scroll, at least. So now the statue will block the light, the spotlight. So I then transition back to the light mode here, and we're good to go. Yeah. A mindset can change a person. A person can change a group. A group can change the world. So step up, bro. Where are we going?